80,000. That's how many people we meet in our lifetime. But don't you want to be the one they never forget? I've created a step-by-step plan to make your first impressions absolutely magnetic to people. In fact, people will seek your attention like crazy if you do everything I tell you to. 10 seconds. That's how long it takes to make a person decide if he likes you or not. So make sure you're not boring, but rather intriguing. And the best way to achieve this is by breaking free from trends. Your primary objective should be to create a unique style that includes everything, from the way you speak to the way you dress. Start experimenting with different conversation techniques, gestures, and facial expressions. If you find it challenging to create a complete image from scratch, take inspiration from famous actors who portray your favorite characters. Gradually, by adopting their acting techniques, you will develop something authentic, a brand new version of yourself that the world has never seen before. Next step, be mysterious. Most people are ready to tell every single detail about themselves in order to make a good impression. This is absolutely wrong. They kill the intrigue. If you find yourself in a group of more than 4 people, remember a simple rule. Allow yourself to occupy only 20% of the conversation time. Share your life stories briefly, focusing on the most exciting parts. By doing so, you'll avoid boring others and leave them with questions to ask you personally later on. Another powerful trick to maintain an air of mystery is to use the magic of words. For instance, let's say you're not successful yet and feel embarrassed to admit that you work as a janitor. Instead, you can refer to yourself as curator of immaculate environments. Similarly, if you're a video editor, manager of cinematic harmony sounds much more appealing. By following this principle, you can get creative and rename your own hobbies in a similar manner. So, other people will think that your passion is as complex as spacecraft engineering. Right now, think about what kind of impression you leave on people when you engage in conversation with them. We all have that one friend who constantly complains, another friend who is always short on money, or perhaps someone we know with persistent bad breath. Maybe it's you? By the way, the point is that these kinds of individuals evoke certain associations and emotions within us. Third step, try hard to leave positive associations about yourself. You should always be positive, easy, and pleasant to communicate with. Now think of that guy you know, the one everyone loves. What makes him so special? Why does talking with him bring you so much joy? And why do you feel a tinge of sadness when the conversation comes to an end? I bet he consistently gives compliments. So, step number 4, learn how to give compliments effectively. Offer compliments as frequently as you can. It's nearly impossible to overdo it. I want you to understand your insane power. It gives you the ability to brighten someone's day, literally, with a few words. You will truly become the master of human destinies. Now, starting from today, embark on a new challenge. One day, one compliment. Of course, you can give compliments more often if you're in the mood. When I undertook this challenge myself, I noticed a fascinating side effect. I began to instinctively seek out the positive aspects in the people around me, which had an incredibly uplifting effect on my own mood. One remark. To achieve this effect, ensure that all compliments are given sincerely. The next aspect is having real-life experiences to share. Remember, there is a huge difference between retelling another self-development YouTube video and sharing a story about climbing Kilimanjaro. Whatever. You don't have to hike mountains or constantly risk your life to create compelling stories, of course. You can make up your own kick-ass adventures without even leaving your city. It's enough to occasionally step outside your comfort zone, whether it's your neighborhood or specifically your cozy little room. For example, if social interactions are your weak spot, challenge yourself to approach random people at the mall. Even if your accomplishments may not be considered extreme, it doesn't mean you can't create a gripping story out of them. Well, if you feel too weak or insecure to accept these challenges, consider checking out my course in the description. There I give unique tips on hardening male character and more. Some of these tips are so valuable that I can't share them openly on YouTube. All my previous tips are just the tip of the iceberg. If your goal is to leave a lasting impression on someone, consider surprising them with a small gift. I highly recommend going to the store and purchasing some candy or stickers, something that you would personally enjoy receiving as a surprise.
What's this?
That is a shopping list. Getting some of those items may be challenging.
Make it a habit to give these small presents to people during the most unexpected moments of your interactions with them. I encourage you to give it a try at least once. No matter if the person rejects your gift, the simple act of presenting it can still bring him happiness. Dear friends, what do you think about this video? Please share your opinion in the comments. This phrase serves as a perfect example of the following hack. Always display curiosity to the person you are talking to. It's important for people to feel valued and special. Ask your conversation partner for advice. Then, show your interest through gestures. Lean towards him, look him straight in the eye, but avoid closed body postures. We all have weird body habits, some of which you need to get rid of because you're distracting the other person by showing them. In my last video, I covered this topic in details. I'll leave a hint right here. The next rule is no phones. Damn, seriously, no phones allowed during the conversation. The only time you can use your phone is when you need to save someone's contact information. That's it. I can't think of anything that ruins a dialogue more than a participant who is constantly scrolling through his phone. It's terribly annoying. Just stop it. I hope I've convinced you all. And the last point. Master the skill of speaking. Without it, there's no way you can make a lasting first impression. But I've already talked about how to boost this skill on my channel, so check out the video using another hint or the link provided in the description. Hey dear fellow, my name is Aiden. I see you love self-development as much as I do, so please consider subscribing and smashing the like button. I've created another video special for you. Guess you'll enjoy it.